Good evening, Oxford Middle School upcoming 8th graders. I'm so sorry we're unable to have this meeting tonight face to face. However, due to the inclement weather that it's heading our way, we just thought that this would be the safest thing to do. This is Audra Rester, principal of Oxford Middle School.
And I'm Brooks Gregory, your school counselor.
And we're going to discuss tonight some graduation options as well as some courses that we're going to offer here at Oxford Middle School next year for your student. We're going to begin, though, by stating the Oxford School District mission, which is the mission of the Oxford School District is to challenge every student to reach his or her maximum potential, thereby developing highly educated, responsible, college and career-ready citizens who will take an active role in society. These new course diploma options are certainly going to help us support the mission of Oxford School District.
Just a few dates, parents, for you to make sure to put on your calendar. We do have MAAP-State testing coming up at the end of this month and through May. So please make sure that your students attend school on those days. We don't want them to have to make up tests and then miss out on other classes. Also, please make sure they get a good night's rest and eat some breakfast, a good breakfast before they come to school, or make sure to tell them to get their breakfast once they get to school. Let's encourage them to do well on these tests and finish the year strong.
So now to explain some diploma options that are going to be available for your student when they get to Oxford High School. The traditional diploma option you are very familiar with. It has the 24 units that are required to graduate. This one is not new to you. It definitely has some of the same requirements that you are, again, very familiar with. The only one of the differences is that they did on the traditional diploma, as far as the social studies Carnegie units, there are only 3.5 that are required for a traditional diploma option. In addition to the traditional diploma option, now your student will be able to have an academic endorsement put on their certificate, their diploma. You can see the total units required at the bottom jumps up to 26. There are also some other requirements as far as overall grade point average must be 2.5. The actual courses that they select, as well as some English ACT requirements for their English and math. You can see all of those on the right-hand side. Also, I'd like to point out that must successfully complete one of the following. It says one AP course with a C or higher and take the appropriate AP exam. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have to score a 4 or a 5 on it. They are just required to take it. So if your student would like to have an academic endorsement added to their diploma, this may be a good option for you to begin discussing with your student. Another endorsement is the Distinguished Academic Endorsement. If you look at the bottom, you'll quickly notice that the total units required are 28. Again, the additional requirements on the right where it says earn an overall grade point average of 3.0. The same holds true to their courses. They're also, the ACT score goes up to 18 in English and 22 in math. Again, they must successfully complete one of the following. We offer a plethora of AP courses. They must score an B or higher, and they again must take the appropriate AP exam. They don't necessarily have to receive a certain score. So if you and your student believe that this would be a good academic endorsement for you, distinguished academic endorsement, then certainly go ahead and start those conversations now as they're going to step into their 8th grade year. Another diploma option is called the Career and Technical Endorsement. You can see that the total units required here are 26 with a CTE emphasis. Of course, the students must complete some additional requirements. You can see those on the right-hand side with an overall grade point average of 2.5. They also must earn a silver level or higher on the ACT work keys, as well as complete the CTE dual credit or work-based learning. This is a viable option for some of our students, and you'll certainly be hearing more about it before starting your ninth grade year. There's also an alternative diploma option that has 24 units, very similar to the traditional one. This is for our students who are alternatively assessed.
All right, so parents, the required courses in 8th grade are English, math, science, social studies, and then the PE requirement. So let me go ahead and tell you, make sure that we understand about the PE requirement. I know there can be some confusion with that. Mississippi mandates 150 minutes of activity-based instruction per week for students in K through 8. So therefore, band, color guard, and PE classes and after-school sports all cover that 150-minute requirement. Now, something new this year that we're bringing on is if you take a PE class during the school day, you can earn Carnegie unit credit for that class. And don't forget that a requirement to graduate is a 0.5 PE credit. So they can earn that this year if they take the PE class during the school year. Now, if they choose not to do that and they just want to make sure that they meet that 150 minutes, when they play a sport after school, that meets that requirement that Mississippi mandates of 150 minutes. All right, with social studies, the students will take Mississippi Studies and World Geography. Those are both semester classes. They will also give them a 0.5 Carnegie unit. We've done Mississippi Studies in the fall semester and World Geography in the second semester. With 8th grade math, we've got 3 options here at the middle school. All of those options, no matter which one they take, will give them a Carnegie unit of credit, and that will count in the student's grade point average and the rank in class. We do have quite a few elective courses. They will be able to take 2 elective courses. In some cases, if they choose to have the after-school sport be their PE requirement, they may be able to choose, 3 or 4 elective courses. These are all of our choices. You can see there, these are year-long classes. So we've got STEM, computer science, and engineering is going to be a little bit new. So they have quite a few choices. Here is our semester courses that we offer. We do have a lot of semester courses for 0.5 credit. So I would definitely encourage your students to go ahead and get in those classes so they can start earning those Carnegie units. All of the 8th grade students should have the following Carnegie unit credits by the 8th grade year. They'll have that ICT-2 that they took in 7th grade, a math Carnegie unit, their Mississippi Studies and World Geography. I would definitely encourage them to make sure that they have that health unit taken care of, and they can also get the visual arts, PE, and technology unit done by the time they're through with OMS. I will be giving the students their course selection sheets tomorrow during Charger Zone. Please make sure to sit down with your student and go over their course selections. I will have them enter those into Power School on Monday, April 23rd and Tuesday, April 24th. Please make sure that you sign those course selection sheets. We want to make sure that you sign off on everything that your child is going to be taking, and I need those turned in to their Charger Zone teacher by Tuesday, April 24th.
As you can see, there are lots of opportunities for students this upcoming school year. We're very excited to be able to offer the options for students who want to begin collecting those Carnegie unit classes that will be required for graduation, regardless of the diploma option that they wish to pursue. Again, we want to remind, though, that when they decide to take those Carnegie unit classes, that also begins their journey with their grade point average. We are explaining grade point average in Charger Zones to students. If you can help us reinforce that at home, by all means, please do so. Again, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact myself or Miss Gregory. We're here to help you, and we'll do whatever we can. Have a great evening. Stay safe.